design?
He said, please don't execute me. And I was like, unfortunately, your request was These reports are like 124 tomorrow.
I pressed the wrong button. Y'all can keep talking. We're not starting for 2 minutes. This is where we're at.
You don't want the fun to spread
Don't worry, I'm right on time. Early. Did you run? No, we actually ran. As you should. My Apple Watch is
Alright, hello everyone. Welcome to the 5th general session of the semester / of the year. We are going to get started with attendance and then get right into today's business. Logan, take it away.
Emma Belzer. Katie Ramsey. Pranjal. Alvin. Sabrine. Sudeep. Kayla Rogers. Ben Dickinson. Lainey Ogle. Bianca Gombos. Nate Hall.
Here.
Clara Clausen. Callie Waldridge. Nancy Fry.
Here.
Claire Henson.
Here.
Abby Hutchinson. Adam Ivory.
Choir, I think. Okay. So it's
Brian Munoz. Here. Caleb Palan. Landon Polk.
He's here, that's all.
Joseph Luau. Aisha Gay.
Here.
Caleb Tarbush. Bethany Lowry.
Here.
Laura Linkus.
Here.
Lilia Smithson.
Here.
Sarah Butler.
Here.
Evelyn Cutoff.
Here.
Atticus Hayden.
Here.
Kushal Machai.
Here.
All right. And Connor Parks proxy.
Here.
All right. And Caitlin Murphy proxy.
Here.
Perfect.
Alright. I already worked for this here. Okay. Okay. First up, emergency funding requests. We only got one of these, and I would like to welcome up Polly from the Shakespeare Mechanicals. Tabs. Sasha, thank you for holding this. This is several. Polly. Stage yours. Literally.
Okay. So we are a new club this year. I'm the president of Shakespeare Mechanicals. If you don't know me, my name is Ollie Gibson. And since we are a new club this year, we weren't officially recognized until like week 3 or something of the semester starting, and so therefore we weren't able to put in an allocation request, and have been funding our meetings through my pocket so far. And so basically, our meetings look every 2 weeks on Wednesday evening, so later tonight actually, we have a meeting that is basically just discussion, reading, analysis of text, and then every month or so, give or take, although we haven't been able to thus far because of funding, we do some kind of watch party or movie night to watch a Shakespearean performance of some kind. For the bi-weekly meetings, we typically have Capri Suns, goldfish, and cookies of some kind. I've put fudge stripes, but sometimes we do Oreos. It's just like a thing to kind of get people there and keep people seated and having a fun time and keeping it like feeling light and fun. And then for the watch parties, we were hoping to be able to get Papa John's pizza, and one cheese pizza is about $15-ish. As you can see there, I also put the Walmart links for the snacks for the bi-weekly meetings. That all comes to about $22.90 per meeting. And we'd only really need to do 2 more runs to the store until we get allocation money in February. So the max amount that I am requesting is $120. The rest of the funds that is not shown in those totals right there would be things like printing, because as a text reading club, you can imagine we have to print out the scripts that we're reading, and that also is taking a big chunk of my paper cut money. So I would love to be able to use funding from SBA to do that. Yeah, so that would just be like, I guess, general funding, as on top of whatever other things would end up popping up for the club's meetings proceedings.
Okay, awesome. I don't know if there are any questions. I would assume. Okay, Ollie, could you step outside as we discuss? Thank you. Have fun. I'm trying to make this fun and light and enjoying.
Yeah.
Sasha, what is Finance Committee's recommendation? I believe they walk like around the corner.
Finance Committee's recommendation is to fully fund this one. For one, it's a very low amount. Only $120. Our budget can definitely handle that. And like Ollie said, they are a new club. They were not able to submit an application just because they didn't exist when the deadline happened. So yeah, I definitely think we should give them this money to be able to perform and recruit members so they can continue their club.
Motion to approve Finance Committee's recommendation is fully funded.
All right, so we're now moving into discussion. Is there any discussion on this? All right. Discussion dies naturally. All those in favor of the voting members of SGA/proxies here, all those in favor of approving the Finance Committee's recommendation, say aye. Aye. All opposed? Abstentions? Great. You ready? Those fully funded.
Everybody wants to join. Yes.
All right. Club approvals. Got it. First up, students demand action. Y'all have, just explain it, love. questions for these people up here? Okay.
Have you, I guess, generated any interest in this club already, or will you be doing this after this?
I was able to give out a list of 30 people or so that said it would come.
It's in the email. I'll get to it.
Any other questions? Call once, go twice. Thank you for putting in. Caroline abstains from the vote.
I do.
Great. Okay, there's a motion on the floor to approve, students command action. Is there any discussion? Seeing as discussion has died naturally, we're going to move it to a vote. All those in favor of approving students demand action, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Abstentions? Great. For those interested in the crowd wondering why I abstain, I serve as the parliamentarian and don't necessarily get a vote in stuff, kind of to remain not a nonpartisan, unbiased person. I only vote in the case of a tie. No. Most things are usual. Vote was approved. Center Healthy Baking Club. How's it going? All right. Same thing, about 2 minutes. Explain what the club is. We'll see what questions we have. Okay, whenever you're ready.
Hi everyone, my name is Remy and I'm one of the executive members for Center Healthy Baking Clubs. So our club is aimed for providing environment for people to come and bake together. And a little bit special thing about our club is to share nutrition and healthier recipe. So when I mean healthier, it does not mean that I'm going to cut sugar or carbs. I just add more protein or like nutrition pack in there so that we can practice more mindful eating, and that is our for. And I hope that actually will help us that we can start our club next semester. Yeah.
Awesome. Any questions? All right, thank you all. Will you step out in the hallway? Y'all are good. Okay, there is a motion on the floor to approve Center Healthy Baking Club. Any discussion? Yay. As seeing as discussion has died naturally, we'll move into a vote. All those in favor of approving Center Healthy Baking Club say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Abstentions? All right, great. They have passed. Yay, close approved. Y'all are welcome to stay if you would like and witness what goes on, but y'all don't have to. Okay, Indigenous Peoples Coalition. Y'all can stand on the microphone, it doesn't matter. Y'all can stand.
Yeah, wherever you want to be.
All right, y'all have the floor. Stop.
Hi, we are the Council of the Indigenous Peoples Coalition, and we are, we haven't been recognized yet, and we're asking for you guys' consideration of us being recognized, because while our main mission is to not only like create a space for Indigenous students, but it's also to allow for non-Indigenous students to really have like a safe space to ask questions and be able to learn about Indigenous identity as well. And as an unrecognized organization, we don't have the platform to where we can reach out to also have other events planned, like things around art, like work sessions and whatnot. So be on the lookout for that as well.
Awesome, thank you. You want to step out of the hall?
I'll go too.
Just, you're all, if you want. Do whatever you
I'll go too.
Okay.
Motion to approve Indigenous Peoples Coalition.
Second.
There is a motion on the floor to approve Indigenous Peoples Coalition. Discussion?
Would they be like an affinity club then? Like
Yes.
something, okay, so they would get like something different with OBI too then?
Yes, so they would be a part, I don't know if are they already a part of the Intercultural Collective?
They are not.
So when they get approved, they would, then most likely.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I will, we can do that now or later. Well, it'll have to be later of adding them into the bylaws, just so I can send it out. So we'll do that next general session. But seeing as discussion has died naturally, we're gonna move into a vote. All those in favor of approving Indigenous Peoples Coalition, say aye. Aye. All opposed? Abstentions? They went on that way, so.
I'm gonna go get them because I forgot I have papers to get to.
Okay.
Go on.
That's my finance chair.
You guys will approve. I'm actually gonna give you
No. Okay, so they'll most likely, Sasha's talking to them out there, so we'll move on to the Hair Alliance Club. Y'all have the floor.
Hi everyone, my name is Marilyn Ariel, and we are the executive board of the Hair Alliance Club, which strives to promote an importance of hair care and styling, which should fosters a supportive community that accounts for all different ethnicities and hairstyles and hair types.
And we seek to cultivate supportive communities, to share knowledge, resources, and experiences. We plan to execute this through workshops, insightful discussions, and celebratory events.
Awesome. Any questions for the executive team? Caleb?
Yeah, so far, okay, so one of the events that we have is called Hair Stories. Hair Story, like hair stories. You get it? Yeah. Okay, and this event would be a collection of individuals sharing their journey and experiences, like so to speak, cute little cutesy little type of situation. Another event that we have is like 5 seconds, like you know the 5 second rule game. You know the 5 second rule game where you like like trivia style, but heritage. You get it? Like, I mean, it's stubborn, you know. And then another one we have is Ready, Set, Braid, and this is like one of those engaging workshops where like ideally we would have like props like so that people can learn how to do different types of braids, like engaging, teach people how to do things maybe they don't know how to do. Like again on the lines of like sharing resources and experiences and teaching people, like just educating on what they might not know.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. Well, I see that you. All right, there's a motion on the floor to approve Hair Alliance Club. Discussion starts now. And it also dies naturally. All those in favor of approving the Hair Alliance Club, say aye. Aye. All opposed? Abstentions? Great.
The
the runners should just have like
Okay. Rein it in. Okay, next thing on our agenda is spring abroad plans. So we need to know if there's anyone going abroad this spring so that we know how many makeup spots in our election slash replacements for our replacement election going to happen. This is sophomores, juniors, seniors. So, and we'll also send this out in the email for people who are not here, proxies, don't worry about it. You don't have to know your person's abroad plans. So, is there anyone in here now that is going abroad in the spring? Can you raise them high? So, Jane, Benjamin, Bianca, and Alvin. And we will get the rest of the people later on. Oh my gosh, we've made it to exec reports. Sasha's currently outside. Sasha, it's your turn.
I made fun papers about all the new club information for their next steps. That's my biggest update, I guess. Oh, allocations have started. The submission process has started.
VP of programming / SAC president.
No.
No business? No business? Okay. President of the Senate, Emma is not here. Chair of Student Affairs, Rajal is also not here. We did approve 4 new clubs tonight. Club of the Month nominations went out yesterday. Fill that form out, nominate a club, support clubs on campus. Communications Chair and Chair of Engagement.
Can you all fill this out, please?
Members.
Is that like proxies?
No. This is information for the website. So you'll be asked, Jane, would you like to explain the QR code or the form?
So my goal is to have everybody's name. So whatever name you want to go by, your email, and then what like year you are / what your role is in SGA. And then additionally, if you have a headshot, either high school or from here, upload that. And if you need one, push yes, and I will reach out to you to try to schedule one.
It's for our website, centresga.org. Yay. This will also be sent out in the minutes. Got anything?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, hey guys, not a ton, but shout out Nancy, because she's been working on like Spirit and like PEP and getting that up and going. So I'd love to, like, once we start like having events and stuff like that, I'd love if everyone could try to come and we start promoting that, because I know that's something like we kind of lack on this campus sometimes, but I know I went to the volleyball game that just like happened recently, and there's so many people who showed up, and I'd love to continue seeing that, and Nancy's been working hard to do that, so.
if that schedule works.
Yeah.
Right. VP of Campus Improvements.
Thank you. If you filled out the form, we got like 160 from residents, and I think like 8 or 9 from RAs. So what we're gonna do is compile it into a large report and give it to the appropriate people on campus so that they can get it to our vendor. So that's all.
Slide. Dining.
Next, SGA dinner, Tuesday, December 3rd, 6 p.m., Nichols Dining Room. Be there.
Chairs.
Is that something we use that would constitute be there? You can.
Or that would be like that.
Yeah. Chairs of Culture Committee.
We had an ICC meeting where we met with Sarah Nolan, who is the head of Marcom. And it was a really good meeting. And now we're going to be talking about diversity which is next semester, and it's like a mix of something admissions does and then something for students.
Great. Secretary of Admin, no business? Speaker of the House, me. Do I have any business? Let me double check, because I might have business. That's a threat, not a promise, not a threat. It's really just, make sure to fill out the form for the website, and then I will get working on bylaw revision